Hi, this is Steve again. What I want to do is kind of run down the DIY 15-inch subwoofer project and show you what I used, how I used it, and what I got for that. Anyway, enjoy the video. Okay, here we are. I am on the Solon Electronique website. This is a website out of Quebec. And being Canadian, this is where I have to buy my Dayton audio products. Anyway, so this is the subwoofer that I use, the Dayton Audio DCS 380-4 4-ohm subwoofer. And Solon, they provide the spec sheets from Dayton Audio right on their website. The reason I chose, the two main reasons I chose this subwoofer was is a paper cone, which I liked. It has an SPL of 93.6 right here. It had a what is it? Right here, a QTS of 0.44. I may have wanted it higher than that, but I knew I was building a ported subwoofer, so I didn't want it lower than that. It would have been nicer if my X Max had been 15 millimeters, but you can't get everything that you want for 142 Canadian dollars. That's like 99 bucks American. So I paired that with an SA70. Again, this is an $87 70 watt amp. If I had it to do over again, I probably would have bought a better amp. As you'll see in the graphs coming up, I think one of the problems is the amplifier. It's just not driving the speaker enough. And so I used this website, Subbox, to design a sub. And it doesn't do a great, it does an okay job. If I had it to do over again, I would have done it myself. So the port is tuned at somewhere around here, 19.5 hertz, and it's a slotted port, and the subwoofer sits the other way. I can't make it sit that way. It sits like that. That's a side view. It sits like that. So so that's it. Let's get to some measurements. Oh, I have them here. So I just pull this across. This is REW measurements, and let's do them in order. We'll clip them off. Okay, so the reality is this is where I listen to my stuff. This is minus 20 dB, and as you can see, this is at 24 hertz. We have 83 dB of sound pressure. These measurements were measured with a UMIC 1 mic with its normal calibration, not the 90 degree. I pointed the mic directly at the subwoofer, and these measurements were taken 1 meter away. Now, the subwoofer is big. I didn't take it out of the corner. It's still in the corner, so there is some room gain. So not bad. I do have the mini DSP engaged. This area here is probably because of a bass boost that I put on the mini DSP. But anyways, I wanted to just see what the subwoofer can do so quickly. At minus 15 and at minus 12 and at minus 9, we see no compression in the subwoofer as of yet. Minus 6, minus 3, and there was a ton of stuff rattling in the room at this point. This area here gives me some concern. I don't know what's happening there. It's around. It's some kind of reflection because it's moving. It's moving. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm talking through my hat. Anyway, we did 0 dB. So at 0 dB, we got 103 decibels at about 24 hertz. And then we did one more at plus 3 dB. And at 24 hertz, we are at 106 decibels. And I got some kind of error from REW talking about clipping. I assume that that's what's happening here. And but this is where it's somewhere around here that the impedance of that subwoofer goes way up, and also the displacement, it exceeds X max even with, I guess it's exceeding X max even with the filter in place. I have a high pass filter at 19 hertz at minus 48 dB per octave, which is there to protect the subwoofer, but I guess it's still exceeding the 8mm X max. This in here, I assume this area here, the problem in this area here has got something to do with the amplifier itself. I assume this is something to do with the amplifier too, but I don't really care when I'm hearing this. So I'm going to probably move the subwoofer again, do some more tests in the room, and see what we get. Anyway, so I am it was $45 for 2 sheets of wood, $12 to cut it. So all in all, about $100. As we saw here, this was $87 and this was $142. So I'm just over $300 American to build this subwoofer. I haven't done any finished coating on it yet, but you know, when you think about $300 Canadian and 106 dB at 24 hertz, that's pretty awesome. So enjoy. This is Steve Bonin, and I'm out.